nature, kind of sort of. It's nice and where the trees is at. I want to chill here where the bench is at. You know the cigarettes coming. It's the vibe. See my face? I'm gonna take the bag off because I'm a little hot today, so I'm just here to cool off. I've been moving fast. A little coffee in my system. I'm just showing y'all nature. Is a state of where humanity should be at, at all times. And in this environment, right? Because we are selective or subjective to our environment. It's nice. It's peaceful. And if it was like this all around, anywhere you go, don't you think? And I love the sound of the leaves because I'm born in October. So that there. I used to play in the leaves all the time. I'm still going to. It means the crunchiness of fresh crispness of the leaves. It means like renewal, transformation, refresh. I don't want to talk about afterlife topic stuff, but another time for that. I've already said that in one of my videos. I don't want to say too much around here. I don't want to spoil the vibe that we all have in here. So up here, right, in like 5 seconds, I'm going to explain what happened. Alright. So, disturbing the peace is like the idea. You can hear that loud roaring of the engine of that motorcycle, basically. So, when you hear that, there's obviously something else, somewhere else happening, something else going on that came over to this side that disturbed the peace. And him doing what he do, or whoever that was in the motorcycle or car, whatever, it disturbed the peace. So you saw the bird fly away. And in that, birds are the closest to God in a sense. If you want to go to nature, yeah. Then you hear more disturbances because it's a ripple effect. And we're in a universe, okay? Earth, come on. So if you can see what I'm saying, you do understand. It's like water. One drop of a rock inside the ocean, the puddle, it creates a ripple effect. And scientists are getting to the bottom of, quantum physics and stuff, and that ends up with at least quantum entanglement, quantum theory, time travel, anything that sounds like sci-fi hocus pocus. But we're getting to it because spirituality has that naturally. And science is trying to prove its existence, its reality. It's being real. It is real. So it's science proving the evidence of the spiritual aspect of life. We're in duality. So when that time comes, which I told you I'm a time traveler anyway, when that time comes, it'll merge and create a unity, and then one side of the two would actually be three. So it would make perfect sense to see clearly what we are, like who we are, or the nature of things, because quantum is defined as the smallest unit of one thing, down to this fraction of fraction, simplified all the way to the one, or the singular point of itself. And it is one thing that creates everything. And so they're trying to prove, or trying to find the existence of God. Alright? And then try to understand it more, to be more like it on a scientific level, where they're close to it. But not close enough to where they want to be, because they want to rush it. And that there is not a natural process, it's artificial. You don't rush somebody to, organically speaking, naturally, the natural laws, everything flows, right? Like water, okay? When you disturb the ripple, when you disturb the flow of life, it has an effect on it. And I'm telling you, this is itself, like this is proof. I'm basically speaking on what's happening, but what's happening now with people's minds, right? Because I want to help you. I don't want to hurt you. So I'm going to help you get through it. I spoke with my brother earlier. So I've already went through that last night, what we're going on now. So I have a clear point of what's happening now. It's basically just confusion, but it's not. It's basically misdirection, misunderstanding of what the point is that we need to be seeing as a collective humanity, right? In this timeline where I'm at. Like I said, I don't want to stay here too long. I got things to do. I'm here to kill time because time is on my side. Astral, fourth dimensionally. Can't say too much. But that video I released prior is somewhat a little bit of explanatory information to share with you on little basics of time travel. This is all a divine plan. Understandingly, I realize people's emotions at this universal, in this universal time, with the moon and the constellations aligned, or in certain places in the solar system, we are being affected by it astrologically. So the motion of what, how you say it? Okay, let me give you an analogy. If you put a plate on a pot of water, right? Water inside of a hot pot, and you put a plate over top of it, and you heat it up to however high you want to heat it up to, you're going to see it boil, right? And the bird is here. You're going to see it boil, and then it's going to create, it's going to, the top is going to come off eventually, because what happens is, if you observe over time, like I said, time will tell. There's a plate on top of the earth, like on top of the pot, and it's boiling, the water is boiling, and then the steam will eventually, you know, vibrate the plate enough to make the plate fall off, to slide off the top of the pot. All right? Now, what are you thinking that is? Basically, what the bird told me telepathically, what I just said before, we're all going to see straight, singularly, like on point. We're all going through it, and like I said, time will tell. And I just gave you an analogy of what's going to happen, what's happening now, basically, and what to come in time. All right, I gotta go. See you in time. Broadcast signing off. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I got money to make. Love y'all. Peace out.